change the variables like a mathematician on seed retention. So what I have noticed in myself on this seed retention journey is that I have become more of a logic dominant man. So comparing myself to myself in the past, where I didn't have knowledge or empirical knowledge of anything that has to do with seed retention, I found myself in situations like, not only did I just give up on smaller things very quickly, more quickly, but I have discovered that I was more emotional and less logical. And now that I have been practicing seed retention, like starting in February of 2022, and uh, starting February of 2022, I was on a 13-month streak, just going cold turkey. I haven't watched any. I haven't even peeked on some nudity, like all through the grace of God. And after that time period, so it's like it was about like after March of 2023, it was on and off for me. Like I would relapse at certain times, like whether it be like after 2-3 weeks or 5-6 weeks, or at sometimes like even 10 days I would go, and then I would fail at those times. But anyways, after I made this my lifestyle and made up my mind to just put this aside, put the internet nudity aside, I have found myself just naturally have become a more logical man, like whatever decisions I make. So hence the title of this video. Like if you feel in certain ways you feel dissatisfied with your life right now, I recommend you now that you really change the variables, like a mathematician or a scientist. Like, you know how the scientists, they do the experiments and they want certain outcomes, and especially not the theoretical scientists, but those type of people, people like Nikola Tesla and those inventors. These are scientists too, right? These are mathematicians and scientists, and they want a certain outcome. And this applies, I think this applies to our lives too. It's just the same thing. Like if you want certain outcomes. So as for me, I am aiming to compete in amateur boxing. Hopefully January or February of next year. And like it's quite simple, man. Like I find some flaws in the way I fight, and say I was doing sparring with my coach last Friday, and I just laid down because of the body shot, the liver shot or whatever, liver shot or body shot. So I found out that was one of my flaws, and I just add more abs workout the next day or the next day. So things of that nature. Like those things are pretty obvious, but you know a lot of people never do the obvious. A lot of people will just do the talking and never put in the work. But now that you have already been introduced to seed retention, and you know how to make your mind extra focused, you know what to do next, man. You will have that extra energy to put in the effort and grind more. So yeah, that was it, all I wanted to speak in this video. Literally become like a mathematician, and like I think it applies to any aspect of our lives. Like on the other day, like I live in South Korea, but when now I am outside of Seoul. I am in a different city. But when I was in Seoul, one day I saw this uh, Caucasian female, this white female. She was redhead, very tall and hourglass figure, and but I would have liked to have initiated some kind of conversation, or I must have I should have talked to her, but I did not, because I did not have that guts to do that. And so yeah, what happened just happened, and I'm going, like in that case also I'm trying to change all the variables. Like I many examples, like I can improve my social skills. I can try more times. Like when I'm on the streets, or I'm going anywhere, I find some attractive girls, I would really change the variables by trying more times, and like looking a certain different way, like the way I should dress and present myself. um so yeah, dealing with females and trying to do good in boxing, and whatever kind of situation you might be in your life. You trying to make more money, like think about that. Assess the things that you can do differently, and change that variable, and like become like that genius Nikola Tesla, or the Wright brothers, who invented the airplanes, really. So like you can try, different things, but in the process of trying, you don't have to be stupid or foolish. You know, exactly which things you want to change, and put in those type of works and effort. Yeah, that's it, man. Thanks. It is day one again, because I have been slacking, and I wasn't uploading my daily videos, but I'm not stopping, guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I love you guys. Peace. Bam.